The revolution's begun. The time to stand up has come. We are the rocking of the throne. We are the rocking of the throne.
Hi, my name is Victor Tiffany. I'm a Revolt Against Plutocracy committee member, and I have an announcement to make that's going to begin with a direct statement to Senator Sanders. This week, our organization endorsed the draft Bernie effort. We believe that if you run again in 2020 and you do it within the Democratic Party, you're going to be up against the same obstacles, climbing the same uphill slog that you were in 2016. Super delegates, Super Tuesdays, and Super PACs are all going to be gunning to stop the revolution. The Democratic Party is a counter-revolutionary party. So we implore you to break away from the chains that bind you to whatever it is that keeps you in the Democratic Party. You won't be a spoiler, you're going to be a winner, because you're going to have a mass movement behind you. You've already proven that. Break away and join an independent, progressive party. The Democratic Party is the least democratic party in the country. Now, why did Revolt Against Plutocracy endorse this draft Bernie effort? After all, Bernie seems to be playing footsie with the establishment. I addressed those issues during the conference call, and I'll provide a link to the conference call recording in the description below the video. But I want to address a specific thing that I alluded to during that conference call, which is back when we were at the Bernie or Bust stage of our development and organization. We had on our website a statement saying that we did not agree with every vote Bernie Sanders had taken as a member of Congress, but at least he understood the need for a revolution. And that's why we created the Bernie or Bust movement. It was leverage. It was an attempt to level that playing field that he was on, and we just didn't have the financial resources to let enough Democrats know they were either going to nominate Bernie Sanders or lose in November. And the superdelegates knew that. We sent them a letter, and they chose to lose in November. We believe, in fact, that many of those establishment Democrats would rather have Donald Trump in the White House than Bernie Sanders. The media is against Bernie Sanders. Wealthy fat cats are against Bernie Sanders, but he's got a massive movement behind him. So we endorse that effort to become, to join the third party. Now, many of those votes that we did not agree with, that Sanders has taken as a member of Congress, has to do with foreign policy. He needs a better foreign policy advisor, one that will help him explain the reason we need to extricate ourselves from the Middle East. We're only growing enemies over there. Every time we drop a bomb, we're creating enemies. Every time we hit somebody with a drone strike, we're creating enemies. We're creating a bigger mess than we're resolving in the Middle East. The world is not our oyster. We are not the world's policeman. And Sanders needs to address the U.S. empire in a progressive and appealing way. Basically, we need a candidacy for peace and prosperity for the American people. So we endorse the draft Bernie effort, and we hope you will too. I'll provide a link to the draft Bernie petition. I hope you sign it. I'll provide that below. I hope you sign it and join this effort. If it doesn't work, we're still going to fall back on Plan B, as I described during the conference call. It's going to be in 2020, generically speaking, progressive or bust. But right now our Plan A is to encourage Bernie Sanders to drop away from the Democratic Party, join the movement that he started, the revolution that he started. This isn't a resistance. This is a revolution, because we're opposed as much to the neoliberal agenda, the Wall Street agenda, as we are to Trump's nationalistic and fascistic and racist and sexist agenda. So join us, Senator Sanders. And if you're listening to this, look at the link below and sign the petition. Join with this effort. It can't hurt. And who knows, we may end up having a successful revolution because we do successfully draft Bernie away from the corrupt neoliberal Democratic Party and into Progressive Party, where we can win on a platform of peace and prosperity for America. Thank you, and we'll talk to you again soon.
RAP didn't become political revolutionaries because of Bernie Sanders. RAP originated the Bernie or Bust pledge because we're political revolutionaries. We are building a leverage movement to demand the next president of the United States is a genuine progressive. Please go to our website and sign up to join us today.